During the parliamentary session yesterday, Puka questioned the Prime Minister on remarks allegedly attributed to him by one of the daily's newspaper, suggesting that Bougainville was not prepared for independence. Puka further expressed concern over unresolved issues that need to be addressed before the Bougainville referendum result is presented to Parliament.
The Prime Minister's statement is recorded in this Post Courier on Tuesday, plus the processes that the Bougainville government is going through in writing up a constitution for the independent state, plus nominating a date for independence, in my opinion, are preemptive. While the consultation process is still going on.
In response, Prime Minister Marape had this to say.
I want to ask all of us that cross-check your information from credible, reliable sources before fully relying on Post Courier or any news for that matter, needless to just brand only Post Courier, even Facebook's, because truth may be distorted or it may be far from the truth in any case.
He acknowledged the historical importance of the Bougainville Peace Agreement signed on 30th August 2001, which required a referendum to be held within a period of 10 to 15 years. The referendum posed a straightforward question on whether Bougainville should pursue independence or remain under autonomy.
The Bougainville leadership and Bougainville people, I want to commend Bougainville in every sense, because they are the greatest victim in this saga that has been in our midst 14 years since we became independent. And they've agreed that Parliament has a place for and a role for Parliament. And we cannot ignore, and I emphasized clearly in that meeting that you cannot ignore constitutional provisions.
Prime Minister Marape also highlighted the need for Bougainville to work towards self-sufficiency, pointing out that only between 5% and 10% of Bougainville's budget is raised internally. He indicated the necessity of enhancing internal revenue generation within Bougainville and affirmed the national government's willingness to assist with this process.
Point to them. And this one was more so for United Nations. In 2019, when we allowed for referendum to go ahead, there were two important provisions of Section 338 of the Constitution that, in my view, was not fully dispensed or complied. That's full disposal of all guns in Bougainville and good governance. Those are requirements of our Constitution. I felt in 2019 this was not fully pointed to us by United Nations as they recommended for referendum, but in any case, the referendum goes ahead, so my position was clear. You must allow Parliament to make decisions.
He concluded by reaffirming that the consultation process remains ongoing and encouraged all leaders to act responsibly to achieve a peaceful and lasting resolution. Esther Gane, National EMTV News.